Hey there, y'all. Disney D Prince here today with another Barbie Extra Mini doll unboxing. So, this is the first of the Wave 2 Extra Minis that's been released at Walmart so far, at least here in the US. I don't know where they are abroad because they're not at Targets here in the US, and as far as I know, anywhere else. But they are at Walmart. Now, I picked up this doll specifically because I saw her in stores, and she is a different skin tone than the previous Extra Mini, which is good because these are essentially just articulated Chelsea bodies. And if you've seen my other Extra Minis videos, you will know that I take these heads off really easily and really quickly to swap onto Chelsea's. Here is the if I can get that to focus. There we go. There's the UPC for anybody who's looking for her. These are pretty easy to open. They do come with stands, which is nice. The only downside is these retail for $15. So, not a great price point. I did pick up a ton more when they went on sale. I did get like a few for $5, but most of them for $7. So, these do eventually go down in price, which is great. It's kind of a fun packaging. It's a lot of plastic, though, unfortunately. But compared to the other Extra Minis, or the other Extra dolls, these are really easy to open. And it does come with these stands that say Barbie Extra Mini. And the stands are pretty easy to put together. They're just like a little slide into there, and you just stick them into this stand. And they're ready to support your dolls. And then we just pop that out like that. These are actually not connected to anything, so you can just straight up recycle those, which is great. And then we have our doll here. Now, as you can see, there's not a ton of things holding her in there, which is great. But as usual, we're going to use our handy dandy nippers to pop her out. So first and foremost, let's look at this cute little backpack. We have seen this backpack a couple of times. I don't know why my autofocus is off. But it's got like a cute little bear face, and it is in blue, which is fun. And she's very cute. The screening on her face is great, if you guys can see. These are big head dolls, which I don't love big heads, just in general. I don't love them. But with these, they do have really good articulation, which is why I am more here for them. So she does come out really easily. She just had that one little thing in her head. She does unfortunately have some tinsel hair, which you don't really see from the front. So if that's something you don't like, she does have it. But she's got some cute earrings. Not much to her outfit, because there's nothing underneath there. It's just this hoodie dress. But she does have articulated arms and articulated legs. So, very fun. Not a lot of articulation in the neck, but when you put a Chelsea head on there, it does fix that articulation problem. So, that is the difference in these. I want to do a little bit of a close-up so you guys can read that. So this is printed on her bangs, and that is kind of solid. I'm not sure. It's not really gelled. It's just kind of flat ironed on there, which is a little unfortunate. So there's a lot of hair issues with this one. But she's very cute. She is very similar in tone to this doll right here. Our newest Braids doll is pretty close in shade to her. So this is the kind of tone you're looking for in your Chelsea dolls. Now I think there's a new one in the new actual full clothing line that's coming out. I haven't found those in stores yet, but I am still hopeful that I'm going to find them in stores so I don't have to order them online. Then we have a pair of sunglasses that is not transparent and is too big for other dolls and too small for Rainbow High dolls. So maybe about the same size as a Monster High doll, but kind of useless as far as the actual sunglasses parts go. But she does have these cute little boots, and these are not socks. These are leg warmers, if you guys can see. Those don't go onto the shoes. But these are mini versions of boots that we have seen in Big Barbie before, which is great. I want to show you guys how the stand works. She does have a full hood, which is great. Well, it's actually not a full hood because it won't close at the back, but it's big enough to actually go over her head, is what I mean. Let's see. Come on, thing. The only problem with some of these stands with hoodies and things is that you can't actually get them on. There we go. Now she's on there. And so you just pop her on, and there's how she stands. God, I don't know why my autofocus is way off. I was trying to key in more directly to her skin tone so her details come out, so I messed with it at the beginning, and it's since gone off the rails. But that's okay. But let me show you guys, compared to the previous darker skin tone that we got. So this is the previous darker skin tone doll. She has a different outfit and a different head, but the same body. As you guys can see, there is a slight difference in tone. It's the difference, honestly, between these two dolls also. So they are expanding their Barbie Extra Mini skin tone lines, which is great. I haven't seen any of the other ones in stores yet, which is unfortunate. But still very cute dolls. Again, I don't keep the big heads on. I swap them onto here. I was hoping to get a doll that matched her, but we just really don't have that option. But as you can see, the Chelsea doll heads go right on there, and that's just what the connector looks like inside. And you just pop it on like that. It is really quick. You don't have to really heat up the heads or anything, because there's not a separate neck peg that you have to worry about breaking. So I am hoping that I can find a doll that matches the skin tone, because I love to diversify my dolls. Big dolls, little dolls, Ken dolls, like I have to have them all as diverse as possible. So I was hoping that it was gonna be the same shade as the 2 Afro Puff doll that we have right now that's in the common Chelsea line, but she's actually in between the darkest black and the step above that. And this is actually what we would consider the second step in the 4 steps of black shades that we've gotten so far from Mattel, or African shades, I guess. I don't know a better way to put it. The language. People call me out on that a lot in my skin tone shades, and I wish Mattel would just give us numbers, or like Pantone numbers to go off of, because there's really no great ways to say it, but I do try. I am trying to be, as inclusive as possible in my language, and I do slip from time to time into more common phrases that I've heard in the South and things like that. Never really, not like racist phrases, but like I used Nubian for this skin tone, and I was called out on that one most recently. But I've always heard this tone referred to as Nubian. So anyway, if you guys have questions about her, I am a little disappointed that these are leg warmers and not socks, but I get it because these feet are tiny and these shoes are even tinier. Normal Kelly shoes or normal Chelsea shoes don't really fit on here. I did want to try and see if LOL shoes fit on these tiny feet. I don't think they will, because of the way the foot is actually shaped. But I'm gonna give it a try. So I'm gonna take these little shoes. And we're gonna take her little feet. Oh yeah, no. Just a little too short. That's unfortunate. But again, very cute little shoes. If you have enough, you can kind of mix and match. Some Chelsea shoes will stay on, but they will be loose, which is unfortunate. But, that's kind of the game we play when we're trying to switch up bodies. But yeah, she's great. So this is, I think, just the 5th skin tone that we've gotten so far. I don't think we've gotten any other ones yet, but I will hopefully find the other 3 that are in this wave to really give a good comparison of all of them. So if you guys have any questions on these, leave them in the comments. If you enjoyed it, leave me a like, and as always, follow along for more. Bye, y'all. Be good.